Did you know that here at Move and Bloom, we don't exercise? Instead, we do movement explorations. If you have access to my recorded lessons in my membership, you know that I ask you to start at the beginning, go through each lesson in turn, and then when you get to the end, start over if that's what you would like. I prefer that you not repeat lessons back to back so that they don't become automatic or rote for you. Now, the reason for that is that the brain is really good at recognizing patterns. The brain wants to help us simplify our life. So if we do the same thing over and over, gradually we're going to go from complex to super simple. That can be really helpful in a lot of contexts. When I'm driving to work, I don't want to reinvent my route. I don't want to have to think about how I'm driving every day. I want to be able to watch out for pedestrians, listen to the news on the radio maybe, while the getting to work routine is in the background. Now, here's the thing. If I'm looking to optimize a movement, I can't have it be automatic because I'll just be doing the same thing over and over. I need all the possibilities offered by doing things differently, by discovering new things about a movement that novelty can bring. So, a student asked a great question about this. She was wondering, if our bodies are different every day, why can't we just do the same lesson? Wouldn't those differences keep the lessons from becoming rote? Great question. And here's the thing. In order for it to make a difference, we have to actually perceive the difference. Kind of like that saying, if a tree falls in the forest and no one is there to hear it, does it make a sound? It's a thought experiment from philosophy class, and I'm going to answer it for you scientifically. A tree falls and it makes vibrations in the air, which are then picked up by the ear, turned into neural signals, which we then perceive as sound in our brain. Now, if the tree falls, moves the air, and there's not a machine or a person there to translate the vibrations in the air into a sound signal, there is no sound, right? So you have to be able to perceive the sound. You have to be able to perceive the difference. And unless you're the Buddha, I know I'm not, you're not going to have the attention, the awareness necessary to use the tiny, tiny differences in your body from day to day to make a lesson seem completely new. Because we don't change up the lessons just so that it doesn't become automatic. Changing the lesson also acts sort of like changing the backdrop to your movement. If you've ever been at a photo shoot, you're wearing an outfit and they change the color of the backdrop on you, it's like, oh, suddenly I'm popping, right? If I'm in this dark cardigan and they have a black background behind me, it'll be a really cool effect, but it'll look like my head's coming out of darkness. But if you want to see my entire silhouette, you need contrast. You need the light against the dark so you can tell the difference between what's behind me and me. You need contrast. And a different lesson can help heighten the contrast just enough so that you begin to feel those differences again, and then actually do something useful with them. The other great thing is that if you do the lessons sequentially, and there's quite a few lessons, you will have changed quite enough from the beginning of the series to the end that when you go back and do it again, you do feel really different than the last time you did the lesson. Right? It's another way of magnifying the contrast so you can feel the difference, so you can make a change. If you have any questions about this, please leave them in the comments below. If you find these discussions interesting, please subscribe. I'm Anna Maria here at Move and Bloom, a safe space where together we can grow possibilities. Can't wait to see you next time. Bye-bye.